And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Here we go, it's a emergency Liverpool live stream as we're here to discuss some breaking news. But before we do get into the live stream, whether you're watching this live or on a replay, do get involved down there in the comment section below. I'm going to ask you one question and one question only. Who is the GOAT of kit manufacturing and who do you prefer the most? Nike or Adidas? As stated, let me know down there in the comment section below and in the live chat. Let's discuss some breaking news. But first, I have to explain myself. Okay, so on this channel, guys, we've been discussing the Nike deal, of course, that it was, and it did seem it was to be imminent. Guys, that isn't BS. That is not BS news. That came from very, very good sources stating that Liverpool were in talks to extend their deal with Nike. And again, positive talks were taking place, and that was what was going to happen after Liverpool made £113 million last year, were paid a £30 million base layer, and were an initiative and a new kind of kit manufacturing sort of a deal that was in place. They had royalties in place which seen them make a lot of money last season, obviously a club record amount. And you know, FSG's point of view, Liverpool's hierarchy point of view, was looking to try and continue that deal, of course, with Nike. And it did seem as though that was all going to be decided and concluded by the end of the season. However, it does seem as though there has been a huge U-turn that has been taking place. Now, again, look, this comes from Sports Business, and now all of the reputable Liverpool sources are running away with this story and are stating that Liverpool are set for a giant U-turn and are not going to be going with Nike and will be going with Adidas. Interesting information there. But Liverpool FC are now poised to announce a new kit supplier deal with Adidas that will begin with the 2025-2026 season. That is huge news, ladies and gentlemen. Huge news. Of course, Liverpool going to be doing a giant U-turn and going back to Adidas after a very successful deal and a very successful stay with Nike over the last 5 or 4 years it's been so far. So of course we will be with Nike next season. All those kits that you've seen are the very true. But it does seem as though that talks between Liverpool and Nike over an extension, over another year extension, have broken down, and it is going to be Adidas that take over from the 2025-2026 season. Very interesting stuff there indeed. But before I go any further, please do let me know down there in the live chat or in the comment section if you're watching this on a replay. Are you for this news? Would you rather Adidas take over from Nike? Yes or no? Let me know down there in the comment section below. Now, Adidas, for me personally, for my sort of 50 cents or whatever, I do believe they're the best kit manufacturer around at this moment in time. I do think they have been for the last 20 years, really. I genuinely do believe they have had the best kits. And when Liverpool were with them back in the day, I really felt that they did the best kits and they were the best at what they did. But as stated, over the last few years, I've preferably looking at Arsenal, hate to say it, but Manchester United, Bayern Munich, Juventus as well. They are doing the best kits. Real Madrid as well. They are doing the best kits, and I have been fairly envious. Apart from Manchester United, I think Arsenal was a very good example, but Arsenal have had some really, really nice kits over the last few years, and as stated, Liverpool aren't going to be going back to Adidas, which is very, very interesting stuff indeed. Yes, whilst this is obviously some breaking news today, guys, there has been this merry-go-round of the managerial stuff. There's just more information that just keeps on coming out, over the last couple of hours. And for those of you that wanted Unai Emery, ladies and gentlemen, he has committed his future to Aston Villa by extending his contract as a boss until 2027. That comes from David Ornstein as well. Reports coming from Fabrizio Romano this morning has stated that it doesn't seem likely now that Ruben Amorim will be going to West Ham United, despite the talks being open. after an initial round of talks, it doesn't really look likely that he'll be joining West Ham. So after yesterday's situation with regards to West Ham United, it does seem as though he isn't going to be going to West Ham and still firmly remains on Liverpool's radar. There's a lot of humming and hawing with regards to this situation, whether we're going to be getting Ruben Amorim, but it does look like he's back on the shortlist again, according to these journalists. But it's certainly a merry-go-round at this moment in time with regards to the current managerial situation, and I'm sure as the days go on, as this month goes on, we'll get more information as it keeps on, as these twists and turns just keep on emerging. But some interesting news today, guys. The breaking news today is that Liverpool are set for a Adidas kit swap after recent reveal from Sports Business, after talks broke down with Nike, and Liverpool will be agreeing a deal with Liverpool. Very, very interesting stuff there indeed. Steve Knight says we should be going forward and keeping up with the times, not going back. Alan Age News says Adidas all day long, better fitting. Adidas, a throwback to our original jerseys. I know, I love it. I love Adidas, genuinely. Adidas, I think, for me, are the best jerseys. They do the best kits, to be fair. And certainly will be excited by the fact of that. Guys, today as well, just a quick one before I wrap this one up. Tonight, obviously, Chelsea are going to be taking on Arsenal in the Premier League. Obviously, we're taking on Everton tomorrow, but I'm going to be wearing a blue jersey. Hopefully Chelsea can get the job against this Arsenal side. Reports have been stating that Cole Palmer could potentially be out, but that has not been confirmed according to Chelsea sources. So here's hoping they have a fully fit squad ready to go and can cause an upset up at the Emirates and, of course, put us in a good chance to go top of the table once again tomorrow night. So an interesting night tonight, of course. We'll keep you up to date with all the sort of twists and turns with regards to everything else. But as stated, it does seem as though Adidas is going to be the next kit sponsor for Liverpool Football Club in a huge U-turn after talks broken down with Nike. Do let me know your thoughts, as always, down there in the comment section below. How do you feel about Nike not continuing? And as stated, guys, this will come into place in the 2025-2026 season. Comes from good sources. A lot of Liverpool publicists running with this story this afternoon. And as stated, they will take charge of us, or take over from 2025-2026. So interesting indeed. But that brings us to the end of today's video. As always, guys, please do let me know your thoughts, firstly, on the kit. Let me know your thoughts as well on the whole Ruben Amorim situation. Let me know your thoughts on the managerial situation. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. We're going to be in for a very, very busy summer. Thank you, and I will see you all next time.